song will never be on the radio.
I'd have a handle on it all by now. What I see, what I hear, all gets filtered through my fears. Yeah, yeah. Crippled by the chaos in my mind. Hits me like a wave every time. Pretty face on the outside, but deep inside the same old lie. I know that's not who I am. Never been this way. So whatever it might take, I'm moving forward from today. And I'm moving on, and I thought I could wait it out, and I thought I could figure it out on my own, but I was wrong. Yeah, yeah. Crippled by the chaos in my mind. Hits me like a wave every time. Pretty face on the outside, but deep inside the same old lie. I need you to change my mind and help my heart to see. Maybe I can't change my place, but I know you're changing me. And I'm moving on, I'm moving on, I'm moving on, looking back at where I was, you keep reminding me that I'm stronger now. All my walls came down, I wouldn't change a thing. And I'm moving on, I'm moving
What is up, 91.9 WLJS? You're listening to The Spin Zone every Tuesday from 12 to 2. It's your host, DJ Andy Brum, and I'm with special guests today, Kristen, Dunn, and JF. How y'all doing today?
Doing great.
Awesome. Awesome. It's good to be here, guys. I'm so happy y'all came in. These people are from out of town. They're from Tennessee. Where in Tennessee are you guys?
We're from Nashville.
That's awesome. The amazing Nash Vegas. I love it.
Nash Vegas.
Yes. So, I want to ask you guys, tell me, when did y'all meet? Because y'all are an awesome, power couple, if you ask me. Y'all are quite the team. When I saw y'all perform a couple of days ago, I was like, y'all do some good stuff. Y'all are both extremely
Thank you.
talented. So tell me, when did y'all meet?
We went to the University of North Alabama, and I guess I found out that they needed like a girl leader, like worship leader at one of the campus ministries. And so I was just like, took my little guitar and like walked over and was like, hey, I'm gonna audition. And so I like sang a few songs, and Kyle was there, and he was auditioning to be the drummer because they needed a drummer too. So then we both auditioned, and then we made it, and we started to every week lead worship with that band.
Every Monday.
And then we just became friends, and then so we were both into music and started hanging out, and then that became like more eventually after he made it out of the friend zone.
Yeah.
And then
It's rough.
And then I guess that's kind of how we met. That was like the beginning, like college.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's where you meet the most important people, isn't it? I
Yeah.
mean, college. Tell you
Yeah.
what.
Those are like life friends.
Yes,
People you meet in
absolutely.
college.
Absolutely.
Because you
Can
lose all the
definitely
high
agree with
school
that.
people, sadly.
It is
Not
sad.
all the high
Not
school.
I wouldn't
all
say
of 'em.
everybody. I've got some people I'm still close with, but I know what
Yeah.
you mean.
I've got a couple that I still hang out with.
It's something about living in like a dirty dorm room, though. There's like, you
Right.
know, like,
You
people-
experience something new together,
Right.
and I don't know, in high school you meet people of all different kinds of interests. There's like just one of each kind of person, but in college it's like
Right.
you get to know, oh wow, there's a bunch of me out here. How did I not know about this? You know?
Yeah.
And you're actually trying to like do what you want to do, and you find people that are like, hey, like you can totally do that,
right.
helping you.
Yeah.
So awesome. So Kristen Dunn, you can find her music on iTunes and Spotify. Is there anywhere else we can check out your stuff? YouTube, I know.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when we're making new original music, YouTube's kind of where we're keeping people like updated with new covers and videos and things like that, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. And I really love y'all's covers. I think my favorite one is Fake Love by Drake. I don't know why. I know it's an older one. I was looking at the dates for these things
Right.
this morning, and I was like, I really like that one.
No, we do too. That one's one of
Yeah.
our favorites.
Yeah, that's one of the first ones too that
Yeah.
we did.
And we decided to do a full-on video.
Yeah, I
with
don't know
it.
why, but it just felt right.
Yeah.
Who did the videography?
Noah Tidmore. Our friend Noah
Wow.
Tidmore and Bryce Scruggs.
Bryce Scruggs, yep.
Yep, which they're both really great.
They're both really good if you need video people. And they're in Alabama, so
Wow, that's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really high quality video. When I watched it, I was like, whoa, I was blown away. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah, we got it back from them and we were like, hey, this looks great. We don't need any changes.
Yeah.
We're good to go.
Solid transitions, everything just really looks like the real deal kind of thing.
It was good.
Which is hard to find, but I feel like you guys are the real deal, and the fact that more people don't know you is, I want to have people like this on my show. I wish I could have people like you guys all the time, because I think y'all are somebody who's going to be something soon, very soon.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I mean, y'all are already something. I don't mean it like that, but I think more people are going to find out about you and love you by the minute, honestly. So, JF, what got you into making beats? I really love all these tracks you guys put out. It's just solid stuff, and I know that takes practice and work and experience. But what got you into that?
Like a lot of people, just kind of out of necessity. I was doing more artistry through college, and I guess I started in high school kind of doing albums and stuff, and I always had like people making my tracks, or like it's kind of going into to different studios, and then gosh, I guess when I moved to Nashville after college, I kind of lost the core group of people that did all my tracks, and so kind of out of necessity, I started, really getting into recording and making tracks, and then that kind of turned into really doing stuff for you. Like, Kristen was kind of my guinea pig, and it was terrible at the beginning. Like, I was really bad, but I just kept working and just started listening to records that I loved, and YouTube was my best friend.
Yeah.
So just in the early stages, like, YouTube's great. Like, you
It
can
really-
learn anything on YouTube. So yeah,
Absolutely.
got into that and been going strong, trying to find new artists and work on our stuff and just
Absolutely.
help people.
YouTube is such a huge help, and all the things I do, like learning how to DJ, like mixing music, beat matching, scratching, all those fun little things. I feel like a lot of people today in this generation, I don't know if you want to call us millennials or what, where we fall in line on that, but YouTube is just like, I feel like I meet more people every day here, just, especially with artistic things. They're just like, I learned from the internet, from YouTube, or just watching videos. And it's so true. like I'm a computer science major, and you can learn a lot just watching YouTube videos. Like people put YouTube videos out for teaching you how to do stuff you're learning in class. That's, so it's crazy.
Yeah, and we don't usually meet a lot of DJs that actually scratch now. Like it's usually like a pre-programmed mix, but you're like doing the thing, which is cool to me. Like,
thank you. I love doing it. That's always been something for me that I felt like I was kind of different, because I was always intrigued by actual DJing and what goes into it. So I love a lot of old school DJs, Mixmaster Mike, A-Track, Jazzy Jeff. All those older DJs are so cool to me. And I feel like the newer kind of stuff that we see now is just mostly people who come to your wedding and just press play, which nothing's wrong with that. I mean, but to me, I really like the art of it.
Yeah.
So that's what got me into it. So I love, the fact that someone can take new stuff or different songs and, make cool transitions with them. But yeah, enough of that. Guys, I'm so happy y'all are here. We're going to kick back into some tunes in just a second. And when I come back, I want to talk about just more about where you guys are at. And if we want to find you, where can we go to see what's coming up next and be sure to stay caught up on what all y'all are doing?
Social media is probably always the best. So I think that probably Instagram is the best place because that kind of flows out to everything else for us. So mine is at Kristen in Dunn. And then Kyle's is at J.
At J Forgiven, but the number 4. Like J Forgiven. Given.
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, you got it, guys. You're listening to 91.9 WLJS. We'll be back in just a little bit. Stay tuned. Keep listening, guys. We'll be here till 2 o'clock.
If you would've told me everything happening's gonna happen, I would've looked at you and told you that I agree. Cause when it happens, man, it happens. This rapping is a passion and success is a journey, but it comes with a large fee. Not this quick though, I'd have thought it'd been a couple years. Get some prayers and answer quick. With God, nothing can interfere. 2018, we about to kill it, this is our year. But by 2020, I'ma have an album done prepared. And I know I'm not halfway there, not even close, but I got tunnel vision, I can see it through these hallways. Crazy how much an impact 365 days has on a person. Look at the miles that we all came. Vision started it all, echoes kept it going. Then that trap video, I went from good to mind-blowing. All because I met a couple people, got off GarageBand and got confident with my lyrics. Dang, I was lost, man. Cause this time last year, it was all an idea in my head. I started thinking about it. This time last year, I was making no progression. How could I get any better? This time last year, didn't have a team surrounding. Now I got a team surrounding. This time last year, it was all an idea. It was all an idea. And I think it was this time last year. Got a $20 microphone and some rap gear. Thought I was the baddest cause I got some equipment. And so I posted on the Snap, GarageBand on a Mac Air. Yeah, and oh my goodness, have we improved. The only ones chasing you were the fish in the swimming pool. And everyone wondering how'd I get so cynical. Well, I'm putting this foot down, this foot ain't pivotal, yeah. Coolest little kid in the middle school, turned to the misfit. This weirdo's pitiful, nah. It's the best thing that happened to me. Because this time last year I was mapping the dream. Now I'm on the journey, I just got the map in the seat. Same dream, a lot closer though I happen to be. And some may say it's crazy, make believe I'm chasing this dream. And yeah, that may be true, but nobody's as crazy as me. Because this time last year, it was all an idea in my head. I started thinking about it. This time last year, I was making no progression. How could I get any better? This time last year, didn't have a team surrounding. Now I got a team surrounding. This time last year, it was all an idea, it was all an idea. Truly though, I would just like to give you my opinion. The people God has blessed me with is beyond comprehension. Things are happening that I could never ask for, and it's blowing my mind. That just goes to show my religion. It's truly incredible, God is looking down on me. And I'm surprised because I don't deserve like half these things. But I know he's got a plan for everybody, so I'll keep on making music cause I feel like that's his plan for me. I'm not social, so there's no way I can make these friends or meet the people that I've met without a helping hand. It's like the piece pieces of this puzzle falling into place without my directing it. I don't think you really understand. A year ago I didn't know not one of these people. I met a guy who knows a bunch of people, and now I no longer feel like the world's ignoring me, and every single one of them has God as their priority. This time last year I made my first mixtape. This time last year I was dreading 10th grade. Little did I know that'd be the worst school year of my life, but my best year outside of school, cause Jeff State. My brother met some college friends that soon would change my life, and I've learned to get a strong relationship with Christ. I guess God knew exactly how to make it right. Now I got a whole team plus family by my side. This time last year I couldn't picture all of this. This time last year I promised I would never quit. Evidently it's paying off, so I'll keep that promise to myself and stay focused on what I represent.
My name is Carson Bruce, and thank you so much for listening to my song, Just to Dwell. This song is so special to me. It's based off of Psalm 27, and you can find more of my music on carsonbrucemusic.com. Again, that's carsonbrucemusic.com. There is one thing that I ask. There is one thing that I seek, just to dwell in your presence, just to worship at your feet, just to gaze upon your beauty. God, your face is all I seek. There is no looking behind. I will search until I find. I will search until I find. I will search until I find. Just to dwell in your presence, just to worship at your feet, just to gaze upon your beauty. God, your face is all I seek. God, I only want your presence. 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 Just to dwell in your presence, just to worship at your feet, just to gaze upon your beauty. God, your face is just to dwell in your presence.
What's up? It's your host, DJ Andy Brum, and you're listening to The Spin Zone right here on 91.9 WLJS. That was Just to Dwell by Carson Bruce. And before that, we had a new single that just came out by Shep, and it's called This Time Last Year. You can check out Shep on Instagram at ShepMusic_, and Carson Bruce on Instagram as well at CDBruce3, I think. Oh, whatever. So, anyways, let's segue to the next part. I have two special guests here today. I have Kristen Dunn and JF, and they've been married for 8 months, 9 months. Is that right?
9 months.
That's about right.
9 months. Okay, I was close. So they're here today, and we're just, I'm so happy you guys are here because they came. They're doing this thing. They're part of this thing called the Lights Tour, and they're actually playing somewhere very close to here in Oxford, and you can check them out tonight. Where can we find you guys if we want to come see y'all tonight?
Yeah. So tonight we are playing at Southern Girls Coffee in Oxford. You can look it up. Look up the address. We'll be playing at 7. So you should come out. You can find the details of who's going to be there too at the Lights Tour on Instagram.
Yeah, that's
I think
an
it's
easy way to
at the Lights Tour.
at the Lights Tour. Yep.
Yeah. So you should find more details there of who's going to be there.
Sweet. Awesome. Thank you, Kristen. Yeah, and once again, just go to the Lights Tour on Instagram. Look them up. There's a few other artists as well, all local people. And these guys, they came from Nashville, Tennessee. Come down here and just play and share their new music. You'll actually get to hear some new songs that are not even released yet. So if you want to see them perform some new stuff live, which I think is some of their best stuff yet, please go. Come out. I'd love to see you. So anyway, guys, I want to know what's new in the works. What's some new stuff coming out that we can be looking forward to from you guys?
Yeah. So we are working on a new EP for me. So we've been doing some of the songs at the shows just to kind of test them out and see how they do. So that's kind of what we're working on right now. I think it's going to be 4 songs that we'll put out.
Yeah. We're doing 4 songs. We haven't settled in on a title.
No.
Yet, but we're really into this kind of doing the songs and kind of putting a visual with it with every song. So I think that's the kind of the idea behind Kristen's project, is that we want to kind of help tell the story through some video content.
And I think people tend to want to watch music, like a music video, more than just listening now. Like, I feel like YouTube has almost become like people's TV.
Yeah.
So, like, we would love to release the new songs each with a video.
Yeah. So, we're in that process.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I tell you what, some of the biggest things, because you think about, like, songs that come out and, they'll top the charts and whatnot. But, like, you think about songs like Baby by Justin Bieber, and it's got, like, over 1 billion views or 2. I don't know how many it has. But, it's just ridiculous because, people just go on and even if they're not going to buy something, they'll go and watch the music video of it.
Right.
And it's so entertaining.
People are curious.
Yes.
They're like, I want to know
what this person looks like, what it's like, what was their
Yes.
vision behind the song.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep, the whole thing. So that's what's going on for my upcoming stuff, I guess. And then, do you have anything?
Yeah, I'm kind of the person that just records a lot of music and never releases it. But there are a few songs that I'll release in the fall. There's one particular song, Newlyweds. I wrote a song for my wife. I got a lisp here. My wife, Kristen. It's called Away. So it's just kind of a song about our new relationship, and there's like people tell you like marriage is like, a challenge, but it's like also great. So it's like learning somebody and like learning yourself and really understanding that sacrifice and being a team. which we're striving to do, and to do music together and to support each other and all the little things that we're doing to, kind of forward our separate careers. So it's been a cool journey, and so that song's pretty much about that. So if you follow me on Instagram, like we were talking about earlier, you'll kind of be able to track when Away comes out. But it's kind of for me.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's awesome, guys. So, JF, I kind of want to figure out, man, when did, what kind of, I know you rap, so I know this. I know you rap a little bit. Am I right?
Yeah.
So, are you ever thinking about maybe putting out some, like, stuff on iTunes and whatnot? Maybe a track where you're just, going at it like an original, or would it be more like a team effort?
Kyle, you've got so much like stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you have so much that you could release right now that people don't even like know about.
Yeah. So I guess it's kind of the Drake vibe. I guess my thing. It's like some are kind of the chill, like late night drive songs, and then some are like more like rap. And maybe later in the show we could get you to play something. I don't know.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I'm just kind of all over the board with the music. 'Cause we were talking about during the break, how I just signed a pub deal, with a company in Nashville, and, we're constantly creating, and a lot of what we do is for TV. We're pitching to like different shows that you would see. So, and you really don't think about like how much music is in TV, until you start doing it and you realize like, yo, if they're walking in a building, like they'll be playing stuff outside the door, or like if they're in a car, or, commercials,
Or, like at a
trailers.
restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, trailers.
Yeah, there's so much like in the show music that happens that's like kind of low key, but like all that's like necessary to kind of forward the story, and it's not like awkward. So we do a lot of that on a day-to-day basis. So out of that, I've kind of created a lot of artists. Like I got rock things, like rap things.
Yeah.
Kind of, we've created a duo that's kind of like indie.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I think you'll come out. I think you'll release.
Yeah,
your,
we'll
like,
release some stuff.
You'll have your like rap style coming out, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
That's what JF kind of is.
Yeah, JF
And
is the rap style.
It is crazy when you think about it, because music isn't just always in one area where it's just people producing music just for, their own business or whatever. Because like my dad, he owns an ad agency, and he has people all the time who just they'll make jingles for people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how big of a business just that is, coming up with songs that sound like other songs, or just, something unique, and, it's catchy.
Yeah. One of Kyle's friends, his like business is he has people come in and do like radio jingles.
Yeah. The good friend of mine, we're actually studio roommates. We shared the same room at our studio in Nashville, and he does like jingles. Like that's his like thing. And like sometimes those days are long. Like we share a calendar, and I'll see he has like whatever radio station, and he's like recording a girl from like 12 to like 10.
Yeah.
Because they got to do the jingles and different genres and different keys. It's crazy.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's something. That's awesome. Well, guys, I really love some of y'all's covers on iTunes. If you want to check out Kristen, Dunn, and JF on Spotify, iTunes, or YouTube, you can find them. Just check out Kristen Dunn, or look up JF, and you can find their stuff. And what's your name you go by, when I look up like remixes and stuff? Because I know you kind of got like another sort of name that's like your label, right?
Oh yeah, like kind of my business thing is IMJ, but
Like the letters.
Yeah, like IMJ. But I guess just for like searching me, like JF or through Instagram, it's kind of the portal for all those things.
All right, well, awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being on the show. Again, we'll be here till 2:00. And one big part about the Spin Zone, if this is your first time listening today, the Spin Zone plays local artists. So everything you hear is going to be local to around here, local up-and-coming people. And so, anyways, thank you guys so much for being here on the show today. I'm actually about to play my favorite cover y'all have ever done. It's Fake Love by Drake, and I think it's so cool. And you can check out their music video on YouTube as well, and it's very, very well done. And I actually like this version better than the original. So I'm going to play it, guys.
We'll take it.
And we'll come back on, I think, at 1:00, and we'll talk about some more stuff. So stay tuned. Keep listening, guys. You're listening to 91.9 WLJS.
I've been down so long, you look like up to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me. Straight up to my face. Straight up to my face. I've been down so long, you look like up to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me. Straight up to my face.
Yeah.
Straight up to my face.
Something ain't right when we talking. Something ain't right when we talking. Look like you hiding your problems. Really, you never was solid. No, you can't sun me. No, you never get to run me. Just when it look gotta reach, I reach back like 1-3, like 1-3, yeah.
That's when they smile in my face. Hold on, now I take my place. Hold on, I wanna take my place. Hold on, I wanna take my place. Yeah, I know they wanna take my place.
And I can tell your love is fake. And I don't trust the word you say. How you gon' try to come click up after your mistake? Look in the face and it's not the same. No.
I've been down so long, it look like up to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me. Straight up to my face. Straight up to my face. I've been down so long, it look like up to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me. Straight up to my face. Straight up to my face.
Yeah, straight up to my face, trying to play it safe. Vibe switching like night and day. I can see a light right away. I came up, you changed up. I caught that whole play. Since things ain't been the same.
That's when they smile in my face. Hold on, now I take my place. Hold on, I wanna take my place. Hold on, I wanna take my place. Yeah, I know they wanna take my place.
And I can tell your love is fake. And I don't trust the word you say. How you gon' try to come click up after your mistake? Look in the face and it's not the same. No.
I've been down so long, it look like up to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me. Straight up to my face. Straight up to my face. I've been down so long, it look like up to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me. Straight up to my face. Straight up to my face.
Hey guys, it's Elizabeth Grace, and you're listening to my new single Perfect on 91.9, your cure for common radio.
We are just imperfect people with perfect scars. Everything we go through makes us who we are. Life is like war, and I fight so hard. My life without you, I ain't getting far. Tomorrow's never promised, and I play on that line. It's like I got the glasses, but like I'm living blind. Trying to reach the masses, but it's too much to climb. And to help and I need help from you. The only difference in imperfect and I'm perfect is space in between us. The only difference in hurting and deserving is the price of real love. You are the perfect in our imperfections. You are the perfect in our imperfections. The only difference in imperfect and I'm perfect is space in between us. I'm not flawless, I will never be, but I'm no longer bound up, 'cause you set me free. I was messed up, but you made me clean. And no, I'm not perfect, but I'm a better me. The old me tried to bring me down, 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 but everything changed when you came around. Was walking in the dark until I was found, but then the light came on and I see you now. The only difference in imperfect and I'm perfect is space in between us. The only difference in hurting and deserving is the price of real love. You are the perfect in our imperfections. You are the perfect in our imperfections. The only difference in imperfect and I'm perfect is space in between us. I'm not perfect, but you see me as perfect. I'm not perfect, but you see me as perfect. Oh, the only difference in imperfect and I'm perfect is space in between us. Space in between us. The only difference in hurting and deserving is the price of real love. The price of real love. You are the perfect in our imperfections. The only difference in imperfect and I'm perfect is space in between us. I'm not perfect, but you see me as perfect.
You're listening to DJ Andy Brum right now on the Spin Zone here on 91.9 WLJS Jacksonville.
Forgiveness reigns when you're forgiven. Praise to some girl in the living. You are my religion. You are my religion. You are my religion. You are my religion. Good God, I'm praying that you'll be saved. Use what is decaying. Good God, I'm you nothing new, got my hand and drove me up till my face turned blue. But the love's so tight, I'm fine. Pennies compared to dimes. Back on to the Father's chair, but do I dare compare to you? You
What's up, guys? This is Hunter Allen, and you're in the mix with DJ Andy Brum right here on 91.9 WLJS.
Hand in hand with you is where I wanna be. I feel the love and the waves are running over me. I need more than memories. The tide has pulled me away, but I won't let it stay that way. I'm diving in. I wanna go deeper and breathe again. You are the only air I need. I'm drowning out all noise. Is the peace within your whisper? I'm diving in. Here in your presence, I am home again. Shallow waters of my world are drawing near. In an ocean of grace and nothing left to fear. Father, fill my lungs again. The tide has pulled me away, but I won't let it stay that way. I'm diving in. I wanna go deeper and breathe again. You are the only air I need. I'm drowning out all noise. Is the peace within your whisper? I'm diving in. Here in your presence, I am home again. I wanna go deeper and deeper into your presence. Lord, be my anchor, for I am home again. I wanna go deeper and deeper into your presence. Lord, be my anchor, for I am home again. I wanna go deeper and deeper into your presence. Lord, be my anchor, for I am home again. I wanna go deeper and deeper into your presence. Lord, be my anchor, for I am home again. Diving in, I wanna go deeper and breathe again. I can't breathe again. The air I need, drowning out all noise. Is the peace within your whisper? I'm diving in deeper. Here in your presence, I am home again.
What's up, guys? This is Shep, and you're in the mix with DJ Andy Brum right here on 91.9 WLJS. My sleep schedule has been going crazy. Don't wanna sleep, I wanna work. This music's so amazing. I got a destination, don't try to go and change it. I booked a place up at the top, I done made reservations. They say it's not the best idea, but I'ma hold my own. And I don't care about the sports, I do what floats my boat. Cause I don't live for the people who down here speaking it up. Whatever I do it for the kingdom above. I do not live for you, I live for him. I'm speaking the truth, and I don't care if I impress you. Just put me in the booth and see what I'll do. I'm scheming something I've been dreaming to shoot. Give me a basketball and microphone and see what I choose, for real. I need some time and space, don't wanna get close. I'm overthinking, I've been vibing through these headphones. This timeless music's really got me feeling retro. I really need some time to write and let myself go. They tell me at first to chase my dreams. They say happiness contains the keys. Then when I do, they turn around and say it's make-believe, when really they're the only thing that seems fake to me. They say what you wanna do when you grow up. They say what you wanna be when you grow up. They say you better not leave when you blow up. They say you best remember me when you blow up. And it echoes, and it echoes, and it echoes, goes, and it echoes, and it echoes, and it echoes, goes. I don't want my face shown, I don't like the way I look. I've been told to stay strong, but I keep getting weaker. I don't wanna wait long, not a fan of staying put. Climbing up the charts, but they keep bumping up the meters. We're a long way from heaven, and we're far away from perfect. The sin is in our veins, but the book's full of discernment. Half the time I go to church, I don't pay attention to sermons. I need to get my head straight, cause I'm running in circles. Yeah, I'm running in circles like I was on the Ferris wheel. Life is but a dream, nah, life is but a carousel. We go round and round like we know any better, ignoring the only thing that brings us closer together. They tell me at first to chase my dreams. They say happiness contains the keys. Then when I do, they turn around and say it's make-believe, when really they're the only thing that seems fake to me. They say what you wanna do when you grow up. They say what you wanna be when you grow up. They say you better not leave when you blow up. They say you best remember me when you blow up. And it echoes, and it echoes, and it echoes, goes, and it echoes, and it echoes, and it echoes, goes. It don't matter how you word it, first or third person. As he's going up, his music's got a tendency to worsen, and it's getting kinda boring, cause the boy just isn't cursing. He's a product of the Lord, and he's satisfied through these verses. He don't talk about whatever the media does. He's in his own lane, never taken away by the drugs. He ain't no stone face saying what's irrelevant. I'ma stay with strong faith, proud of what I represent. Hell is in the game, trying to tempt me, I will never give. Devils in our saints, so be safe with whom you fellowship. I need a school to tell me it ain't easy, mountains getting steep. When I was in the class to success, I think I fell asleep. Angels in my ear can't really hear what they be telling me. Rest studies with melodies, I hope that you remember me. When I'm gone, December speaks to me like it's bittersweet. The glitter's green, his blood was red, the symphonies just get to me. And it echoes, and it echoes, and it echoes, goes, and it echoes, and it echoes, and it echoes, goes. Thank you so much for listening to my song Echoes. You can check out all my music on Instagram at ShetMusic_.
What's up, guys? It's your host, DJ Andy Brum, and you're listening to 91.9 WLJS. You're listening to The Spin Zone, and right now I've got special guests today on the show. I've got Kristen Dunn and JF, and they are both just incredible people, amazing talent. You can check out, they've got a few covers out of some awesome songs. We played one of them earlier, one of my favorites, Fake Love by Drake. They did a few years ago, and the video production, everything on it is just so solid. So you can find them on YouTube, Spotify, and iTunes. And how y'all doing? Y'all doing good?
Yeah.
Doing great. Yeah.
Awesome. That's awesome.
First time at JSU.
Yes, I'm so glad y'all are here. These people came from Nashville, Tennessee. They're going to be playing right here at a local coffee shop here in Oxford tonight at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
So be sure to come out to that at Southern
Girl Coffee.
Yes, Southern Girl Coffee. I wouldn't want to mess that up, but I was like, I think it's Southern Girls Coffee, but
Yes.
yeah. So come out, just Google it, Southern Girl Coffee, and you can GPS your way there. It's right here in Oxford, about 30 minutes from the JSU campus, and they will be there. Carson will be there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Carson. He's actually helping me Facebook Live this thing right now for a little bit, which is awesome. And Josh Holsey will be there as well. Yes. And Ray will be there. Hopefully he'll rap again. That'll be fun.
Yeah, he should.
He needs to.
Elizabeth Grace will also be there. And they're all fantastic people. I know we played one of Elizabeth's songs earlier. And yeah. So, guys, tell me a little bit just about where y'all's music is going and what kind of new stuff we can be expecting from y'all.
So I think that it's cool. I actually had a project out when I was in college, and it was something that Kyle produced, and it was very how would you describe it?
Which one?
Oh, I just had one project out, I think.
You talking about Defined by You?
Yes, it was that EP. Yeah. So
Okay,
I had that
yeah.
out. And I guess like with anyone's first album, you look back at it like a couple years later and you're like, okay.
It was a good start.
It was a good start, but it's like not where you're at anymore. And I feel like I guess one of my favorite people that I love artistry-wise is like Tori Kelly. I love who she is. She's like, you know, a believer. She has like, she's a great person, great heart, and she's just like singing about life. But like, I just feel like her faith is incorporated into that. And I feel like that's what this new project is going to be for me. I love being able to write music about life, and I mean, faith is incorporated. That's who I am. So it's going to be in there. But I feel like it's going to be where people who don't know anything about that are able to digest that and relate to it in a way that are like, they understand and they can relate, and maybe they'd want to know more, which I think is cool, which is why I think if you come tonight, I like to tell stories about songs. I just think that's fun, and I hope that people can like relate to those things when they come. So I think this new project is kind of going to be in that vein, like more on like pop genre, but you'll hear all about life in the midst of it. So yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that's kind of the direction I feel like mine's going in. So.
And y'all have got a new song that isn't out yet, and there's actually probably a few songs that y'all will be playing tonight that are unreleased that we can hear, right, if we come tonight.
Yes.
And I think they're awesome. I really love them. One of them is I Don't Need You Now.
Yeah, that's a new one.
We'll play it in a little bit.
Yeah.
But tell me, what's the story behind this song?
Yeah, so I Don't Need You Now, basically, so Kyle and I wrote this one together. When I say Kyle, I'm referring to Kyle Jefferson, which is JF, which is the artist in the building.
My human name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so I Don't Need You Now was kind of about how I was doing a lot of music, and I've met a lot of people in Nashville, and I've showed them like some of my music before, and it's funny how you can get a lot of talk from people, and a very excited talk, and maybe nothing like comes of that, or maybe it was just all things that were said in the moment that were like encouraging to you and you're really excited, but maybe then you realize, oh, like that wasn't really anything, that was kind of just like chit chat, like in the moment, which is fine. Like people are overwhelmed with music. That's totally fine. But I think that I found out that I was just like striving so much for particular people's approval, and I just like was really kind of tired of doing that. And so I kind of wrote this song from that place of feeling like I'm just going to do what I feel like I'm supposed to do. I'm just going to write what I like, and I don't really need, all these people's approval to feel validated in what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
So,
that's awesome.
which is tough because, like, as an artist, you want that.
Yeah.
You want people to be like, we want you, sign
Right.
with us, or like, we'll put you on a deal. So it's hard not to want that, but then it's just that tension of you're going to do it anyway. Because if you are always living up to someone's what they want you to do, I just don't think that's ever going to be fulfilling.
You need to do stuff sometimes for yourself. You can't just let other people make your decisions for you.
Yeah.
And I think more than anything, people can tell what's authentic.
Yeah.
And that, I feel like that transcends like a genre boundary.
Absolutely.
Like, like even we're talking about Fake Love or whatever, like that feels like Drake. And if someone else were to try to chase that sound to get a certain amount of credibility, like then it doesn't feel authentic, because like Drake was meant to be Drake, or Carrie Joe's meant to be Carrie Joe, or Tori Kelly's meant to, like, there's only space for that person in that lane. So by you being true to your artistry, you're gonna find your lane, which is, it's tough.
Yeah.
Because there's so much, like, there's a temptation to, like, oh, I think I can be in this lane.
Yeah.
But you kind of gotta break off the path to stand out anyways.
Yeah.
And I feel like the funny thing about that is that'll be when you get the approval
I know.
of the people. When you break off, because it's like, oh, we haven't heard anything quite like this.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
So
That's one thing I really liked, because it wasn't like somebody else trying to do covers of songs. Like, it really felt, like y'all are putting your soul into it, like just pushing, originality in it. It'd be
Yeah.
one thing if it sounded a lot like the original and, just didn't really venture off and do anything kind of cool.
Yeah.
And have its unique sound.
Even in the covers, we really try to make it like,
yeah.
if we did this song, like what would it be like? Like.
Oh yeah, and that
So-
definitely shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
So-
it. It felt kind of refreshing. I was like, I haven't heard this song in a while, and I was
Yeah.
like, this is better than when I heard it the first time.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I like that.
So that's
dig
kind
it.
of where that song came from. Just me coming to the realization, like, okay, like I really don't need this now. Like I don't think I'm fine. Like doing what I like. So
Absolutely.
that's where that came from.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys for that story, and we're gonna go ahead and play a new song. It's not released yet, but are y'all gonna play this song tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we're about to listen to "I Don't Need You Now," and JF, are you in this song as well?
I am not in this song. So.
Okay, so this is
producer.
all Kristen
Yeah.
singing, but JF produced this, and we're gonna play it real quick, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about another song JF's got.
Yeah.
So yeah, stay tuned, guys. We'll be here till 2:00.
Feeling kinda dumb right now. Made me think you picked me out. Didn't know I was naive. Never saw myself as green. And I don't need you to believe in me. I could care less what you think. And you ain't gotta blow your smoke on me. I don't need your charity. I don't need you now. I don't need you now. I don't need you. I don't need you now. I don't need you now. I don't need you now. Let me save us all some time. 'Cause right now I am doing fine. No more messing with my head. All the same love that you fed. I'm doing good all by myself. Doing good all by myself. Oh. And I don't need you to believe in me. I could care less what you think. And you ain't gotta blow your smoke on me. I don't need your charity. I don't need you now. I don't need you now. I don't need you. I don't need you now. I don't need you now. I don't need you now. I ain't got no attitude. I swear that I'm not mad at you. I ain't got no attitude. I swear that I'm not mad. I don't need you now. I don't need you now. I don't need you. I don't need you now. I don't need you now. I don't need you now.
What's up, 91.9 WLJS? You're listening to The Spin Zone right here with your host, DJ Andy Brum. That was I Don't Need You Now by Kristen Dunn, produced by JF, and they're both here at the station today with me, and I'm so glad you guys are here. They're playing at a local coffee shop called Southern Girl Coffee tonight at 7 o'clock in Oxford, and I'm so happy that these guys are able to be here because they're from Nashville, Tennessee, and they just happen to be down here for I guess just the weekend and whatnot. And yeah, so I'm so glad y'all are here. Kristen, thank you for being here on the show. I know we just kind of talked about the story and stuff behind this track, and it's so true. You know, you don't want to do things for other people's acceptance. Sometimes it's like you got to be yourself. That's when you really shine, when you try to be what God made you to be instead of living through a mask. And JF, you have a song called "They Will."
Yes.
And what is this song about?
It's crazy. I actually started the song probably 3 years ago. And it was when I first moved to Nashville, and I didn't really know anybody. So I was just talking about, you know, how the challenges of being in a new city, kind of just dream chasing and trying to feeling like the Lord led me there, but like really not knowing what was next. Really, so I just the song was basically about just, you know, trying to stay in my lane and just follow the Lord's calling to continue this stream of music. And originally, I didn't even have my own track for the song, which is funny. We were talking about earlier in the show because I really didn't do tracks till I moved to Nashville. So 3 years later, I'm able to, you know, self-produce out to flesh out the song, and that's kind of what it turned into.
That's awesome. So. I love that. Well, guys, we're about to listen to "They Will," and it's by JF. And when we come back, we're going to talk about some more details, where we can find you guys online. And if you would like to call in and talk to these people, you can call in at the request line at 256-782-5592. And again, that number is 256-782-5592. What's up, guys? It's your host, DJ Andy Brum, and you're listening to Spin Zone right here on 91.9 WLJS.
They don't really understand my grind, don't understand my mind, but they will. Yeah, they will. They don't really understand this dream, don't understand my team, but they will. Oh, they will. Oh, they will. Oh, they will. Yeah. Oh, they will. New city with a newfound dream. 615 tell a D-I-E. East Coast boy with the West Coast team. So far gone that you never find me. Old friends, they behind me. New friends, they beside me. Moving so fast that they tried to tie me. Moving so fast that they tried to tie me. They want me to be progressive, so I had to switch that flow. They want me to be progressive, so I had to switch that flow. One shot, stick to my guns. Got a flight chick, she is the one. Pop, rap, and rock, rolled up in one. In with the four, stop with the one. Don't tell me what I can't do, man. I am that Satan kid. I'm yelling YOLO, pose for the photo, and then I call it Candid. Stranded on Gilligan's Isle, I'll be running inspiration. I'm walking these miles, putting in work like it is a free trial. New email for another free trial. They don't really understand my grind, yeah. Don't understand my mind, but they will. Yeah, they will. They don't really understand this dream. Don't understand my team, but they will. Oh, they will. Oh, they will. Oh, they will. Yeah, yeah. Oh, they will. You can't create what's already created. You cannot make it if they already made it. I rap on tracks like I already made it, and they ain't gonna give it to me. So I'ma take it. Pencil flow in a Penn State. Ask Tony, man, I've been great. Bring it back for another take. Yeah, that's a double take. I ain't never had a dream come true. In every dream I dream of you. In every dream you call me ooh. In every dream you love me too. I'm checking my tone and my diction. Is it love or addiction? Is it fact or fiction? Will you ever stop and listen to the 808 when my album drops? Or to the silence when this record stops? Ooh, that's awkward. They don't really understand my grind. Don't Don't understand my mind, but they will. Yeah, they will. Down with the understand this dream. Don't understand my team, but they will. Oh, they will. Oh, they will. Oh, they will. Oh, they will.
What's up, guys? It's your host, DJ Andy Brum, and you're listening to Spin Zone right here on 91.9 WLJS. That was They Will by JF, and next up is Ashes by Jonathan
All
Gamble.
that I've ever known fell apart right in front of me. Embers and sparks remain at the heart of what I believe. For you give me hope that in the fire I am not alone. And even when my world has burned down, I find you in the ashes. And even though the flame won't burn out, I know you're there. And even when the fire is all around me, I find you in the ashes. Sometimes it's hard to see through the smoke of reality, and it's getting hard to breathe in the haze that's surrounding me. But you give me hope that in the fire I am not alone. And even when my world has burned down, I find you in the ashes. And even though the flame won't burn out, I know you're there. And even when the fire is all around me, I find you in the ashes. I find you in the ashes.
If you are all I have, if you are all I have, if you are all I have it all, have it all. I found you in the ashes.
If you are all I have, if you are all I have, if you are all I have it all, have it all. I found you in the ashes. I have it all, have it all. I found you in the ashes. And even when my world has burned down, I find you in the ashes. Yeah, and even though the flame won't burn out, I know you're there. And even when the fire is all around me, I find you in the ashes. I find you in the ashes. I find you in the ashes. Have it all, have it all. I found you in the ashes.
What's up, guys? It's your host, DJ Andy Brum, and you're listening to The Spin Zone right here on 91.9 WLJS. I'm here with special guests today, Kristen, Dunn, and JF, and they're here talking about new music that they're going to have coming out soon. And we were also playing some older tracks earlier. They've done a few covers. You can find them on Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube. They've got some really sick music videos that are definitely worth checking out. They're worth your time. And and since school is just now starting back before the homework piles on, it's a fun thing to do. Just go check them out on YouTube. They got some really cool stuff. It's always great to support local artists, so I'm glad to have you guys on the show, and I'm just so happy you're here. So earlier, just a little bit ago, we played They Will, and it's a rap song that's unreleased by JF. And JF, a lot of people, I guess, don't realize, but he's rapped on a few covers, I think, and some different stuff you can check out. And but he makes incredible music, just amazing beats for Kristen Dunn, and they're just an awesome team together. And tell me, how did you guys meet? I know we talked about it at the beginning of the show, but when did you guys meet, and what's that whole story behind that?
We met through a campus ministry in college, actually, like the first week where everything is kind of happening, and they're all the
just like this week.
Are they doing like a lot of events here this week?
Yeah, there was a freshman thing like Engage has, which is a local college ministry place. But they
This
do
could
that
be
kind
the
of stuff here.
time.
It's fun. Yeah,
Where you meet your husband or wife.
That's a lot.
Basically, that's what happened to us.
Yeah, we didn't know though.
No.
We didn't go into the to the friend zone side earlier. But I guess the first year we knew each other, Kristen friend zoned me. I was like all about Kristen, and this sounds so sad. But we're together, so obviously, yay for happy endings.
Yeah, it's a good story because, I mean.
But it's like everybody knew that I liked Kristen but Kristen. And I think she just didn't want to know.
I didn't want to know.
She didn't want to know that I liked her at the time.
Yeah, because it made me, like, nervous.
It made, yeah.
And
that's pressure.
I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, so I guess when we were both doing the worship team, we were just really good friends or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was just liking her, and she was liking singing for the Lord. So
yes.
And then the next year, I was gonna be like the worship leader, kind of in charge of all the stuff. So I was like, yeah, like this will be a chance. For us to like do it again. And she was like, I feel like the Lord is telling me not to do it. And I was devastated. I was like, I'm never going to see her because we were different majors. Like that, like the Monday night thing was like the only time I would get to see her. But it turns out that ended up being good because I feel like the tide started turning. Is that a phrase? She started kind of hitting me up and being like, hey, like, what are you doing? And I would come over to her dorm, and we would just, like, talk with other friends. And we started hanging out more, which is weird. I thought that would never happen. So, and then we just kind of hung out until...
This is a great story.
I don't know. I'm telling it terribly.
No, I think it's great because I haven't heard you, like, tell it in a long time.
Yeah, we just started hanging out until... we started taking, like, drives.
Yeah.
And we would just, like, talk about, like, really deep things.
Yeah.
And
that's how you know it's
that was the
well.
key. That was when I was like, okay, all right, I think I like him more than a friend. Yeah. It's like when you take like long drives, you just like talk about everything basically.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
it's just nice.
That's awesome.
And then I feel like it kind of like scared you a little bit, like somewhere in between there, cause we went through a little season where like we didn't talk, like after all that started happening. Mm-hmm. So that was hard. Yeah. But then, it ended up working out.
Fast
forward.
Dating, engaged,
married.
Moved to Nashville. Happy. Boom.
Doing music.
So this is the week. If you're listening, go out there.
Go out there and
meet your potential.
Go to the campus ministries. And they have like free food a lot of times too.
Right.
So like I'm plugging the campus ministries here. Did they have like a lot here?
They do.
Okay.
DCM, Engage JSU.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
are the two big ones I know of. BCM.
That's
Engaged
where
JSU.
we were on the
Yeah.
team. BCM.
Yeah. So
So yeah.
Wesley
yeah.
Foundation.
CO. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, it's the same everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Go to those. Go meet.
yeah, those are cool. And
Find your people.
Find your
yeah,
people. That's
some
where
of-
I met people that like I'm still friends with.
yeah, though I mean, and we went to like a lot of different ones because it was usually like either a free meal every week or like a $2 meal, and it was
Yeah.
good. Like it was always someone's like
Yeah.
grandmother who like made food.
Spend
so-
her whole day making food.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, overnight, like letting it marinate,
yeah.
and you get it for $2.
Yep. Or
And-
free.
or free. And
Yeah,
you meet
there's
great
so
people.
much free stuff you can get, especially at the beginning of the year, and take advantage of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Please do.
Free load.
Don't just stay in like your dorm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely don't do that. Get
Mhm.
out.
Yeah,
and-
or don't stay at your house if you live at your house. Like go
Yeah.
actually do stuff.
yeah.
Stay connected with people. You'll find the best people of your life in college. You really will.
For sure.
This is living proof of it right across the table from me.
Right.
That's
Amen.
right. Amen.
That's awesome, guys. So where can we see you guys tonight if we want to listen to y'all and hear y'all play your stuff?
We're gonna be at Southern Girls Coffee in Oxford, I believe. So you should come out at 7. We're gonna be there with a few other people, a few awesome people that we've gotten to meet on the Lights tour. That's where you can find more info too at the Lights tour. So Southern Girls Coffee, 7 p.m. That's where you'll find us.
That's right. Be there. Go out, have some fun. If you don't have
Yeah.
anything planned tonight and, some of your freshman friends don't, and it's the first day of classes, take some time out and just come out. It's about an hour long, 7 to 8-ish, a
Yeah.
little after 8 maybe.
Mhm.
And it's just going to be a lot of fun, just real down-to-earth people. These people are amazing.
It'll be fun.
So feel free to just come, get yourself some awesome coffee, stay awake.
Yes.
Do some studying for whatever class you got, and chill and listen to some really great music from these people because they're amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be
So
fun.
yeah, thank you guys so much for being here again.
Yes.
Where can we find you guys personally? Like if we want to follow y'all on Instagram or the different social medias.
Yeah, I'm at Kristen, Kristen, another N, Dunn. So that's where you can find me on Instagram.
So Kristen in Dunn.
Yeah. And then Kyle's at J.
J forgiven, but the number 4.
The
So
number
J4 GIVEN. So
Yes.
yeah, follow us. We try to stay pretty engaged.
Yeah, with
people
what we're
who follow.
doing, see all the Nashville things happening.
Oh yeah, we said we were going to talk about that.
Yeah, we can.
Awesome. Well, I'd love for y'all to talk about that if y'all want. And if you guys happen to forget after the show, if you follow me on Instagram at DJ_Andy Brum, I'll be sure to have links to you guys so they can find where to follow y'all as well. It's on there now. Carson's telling me. Carson's here in studio helping me out with some stuff today, so he's doing an awesome job. He's amazing.
Yes.
And he will be there tonight as well, Carson Bruce.
Yeah.
Yes.
Carson Bruce is
with
incredible.
the keys.
Yeah, the band was like super
Carson on the
tight.
keys. Yes.
So if you don't know us and you know him and you haven't seen him, or even if you don't know him, like you should definitely come see Carson.
Yes.
He's super dope.
Yes.
And he's got 2 CDs,
Yes.
which I'm sure he'll be selling. So like you can get stuff at Southern Girls Coffee.
Yes.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Be there. All right, guys, we're going to go back to some music. Up next is Droplets in Rain by Hunter Allen. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be here till 2 o'clock today. This is The Spin Zone, and you're listening to it right here on 91.9 WLJS.
Alone sinking in, ashamed of the sin, clearing out the noise so I can hear again. When I feel the depths of your forgetfulness, my eyes are open wide so so I can see again. You are higher than my greatest storms, God. You will see me to the shore. Your love is deeper, it's never ending. Grace sufficient, like droplets in rain. Shame is drifting in. Yeah, your name is echoed out like the stream of your love. It will always be around. You are higher than my greatest storms, God. You will see me to the shore. Your love is deeper, it's never ending. Grace sufficient, like droplets in rain. You are greater than the flood. He is stronger than the waves. But you alone anchor my life into its place. You are greater than the flood. He is stronger than the waves. But you alone anchor my life into its place. You are greater than the flood. He is stronger than the waves. But you alone anchor my life into its place. You are greater than the flood. He is stronger than the waves. But you alone anchor my life into its place. You are greater than the flood. He is stronger than the waves. But you alone anchor my life into its place. You are higher than my greatest storms, God. You will see me to the shore. Your love is deeper, it's never ending. Grace sufficient, like droplets in rain.
Powers of darkness bow beneath your feet. Jesus, you're wonderful. Powers of darkness bow beneath your feet. Jesus, you're wonderful. Nothing compares, and no one comes close to you. Nothing compares, and no one comes close to you. So I'll lift my voice and say that your love
What's up, guys? The show's DJ Andy Brum, and you're listening to Spin Zone right here on 91.9 WLJS. That was Wonderful by Carson Bruce. And next up, we've got The Wind by Josh Holsey.
Your spirit's like the wind, and it blows, and it blows. You covered all my sins. They are gone, so gone. And your love is like an ocean. And when the spirit gets going, your spirit's like the wind. And it blows on my soul. How it blows, how it blows. We don't know where it goes, where it goes. How it blows, how it blows. Holy Ghost, just let it go. Your spirit's like the wind, and it comes and it goes. You are my closest kin, the Father and Son, and your love is like an ocean. And when the spirit gets going, your spirit's like the wind. And it blows on my soul. How it blows, how it blows, how it blows, how it blows. We don't know where it goes, where it goes. How it blows, how it blows, how it blows, how it blows. Holy Ghost, just let it go. Just let me enter in. Say where and I'll go. My love is genuine. Till I give up the ghost. How it blows, how it blows. We don't know where it goes, where it goes. How it blows, how it blows. Holy Ghost, just let it go. How it blows, how it blows. We don't know where it goes, where it goes. How it blows, how it blows. Holy Ghost, just let it go. Let it go.
You made plans and I made problems. We were sleeping back to back. We know this thing wasn't built to last. And good on paper, picture perfect. Chase the high too far too fast. Pick a white fence, but we paint it black. And I wish you would hurt me harder than I hurt you. And I wish you wouldn't wait for me, but you always do. I've been hoping somebody loves you in the ways I couldn't. Somebody's taking care of all the mistakes I made. Someone you don't have to change. I've been hoping someone will love you, let me go. 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 It's been some time, but this time ain't even. I can't leave it in the past, but you're holding on to what you never had. It's good on paper, picture perfect. Chase the high too far too fast. Pick a white fence, but we paint it black. And I wish you would hurt me harder than I hurt you. And I wish you wouldn't wait for me, but you
is 91.9 FM, WLJS Jacksonville. Your cure for common radio.
With everything in me, I'll let you know that I am not one. If you stay strong like you're bent over backwards, I know that you won. This time that's passing quickly does us no good to figure us out. I need a book and some time to myself, so I can work it out. And maybe someday I'll be older, then you'll be my baby. When my head's together, when I'll be mature. Maybe one day I'll be older, maybe then I'll with everything in me, I'll let you know that I am not one. If you stay strong like you're bent over backwards, I know that you won. This time that's passing quickly does us no good to figure us out. I need a book and some time to myself, so I can work it out. And maybe someday I'll be older, then you'll be my baby. When my head's together, when I'll be mature. Maybe someday when we're older, maybe then I'll learn. Maybe one day I'll be older, then you'll be my baby. When my head's together, when I'll be mature. Maybe someday I'll be older, maybe then I'll
What's up, guys? Your show's DJ Andy Brum, and you're listening to the Spin Zone right here on 91.9 WLJS. That was Work by The Frequently, and I'm here with special guests today, guys, and it's almost 2 o'clock, so the show's almost over, but I want to come back on the air real quick and just thank you guys. Thank you, Kristen, Dunn, and thank you, JF, for being here. I'm so happy we got to have y'all both on the show. I know, JF, your real name is Kyle. I don't know.
Yes.
I've thought multiple times about saying that, but I guess just didn't really find the right time. But it definitely feels great. Y'all are so down to earth and very personal, and I'm
Thanks
just
for
so awesome because I feel like y'all's music is so good. I almost feel like when I was first talking to y'all, I was like, wow, y'all sound so good, and yet it's like you're just so friendly. It's like I always think about people like who are talented, and it's like, hey, you're gonna be, whatever. So, anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for being here. Where can we find you guys if we want to listen tonight and see y'all?
We'll be at Southern Girls Coffee tonight at 7. So you can come check us out, check out some other great people that are going to be there.
Yeah, check out at the Lights Tour on Instagram. That's a way to get plugged in on the event. Make sure you got the time, and I'm sure all the location and all the other artists are on that as well. So at the Lights Tour.
Yes.
Check that out.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much again. You can find Kristen Dunn's music with JF as the producer on all these awesome tracks and singing and rapping a little bit on a few covers, I believe. You can find their stuff on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube. So be sure to check them out, guys. We're gonna close with a song. Let me find it really quickly. This is awkward. But I want to end on Friends. Y'all did a cover of Friends, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, thanks.
And then we'll get out of here. But that's a sick song. Really good cover. But yeah, and you can check. Is there a music video for this one as well, or is it just a track?
Not for this one, just a track for this one.
Gotcha.
Yep.
But you can listen to this on Spotify,
Yes.
iTunes. But yeah, thank y'all so much for being here today. Be sure to come out tonight to Oxford to Southern Girl Coffee at 7 o'clock. They'll be there from 7 to 8. And they'll come on, I think it'll be the second act.
One of those.
We'll find out tonight. It'll be a lot of fun. So get yourself some coffee, get done with those classes, reconnect with your old buddies if you're coming back from the summer. And if you're a freshman, I'd love to see you out there. Just get connected. Find out the local people around here because there's a lot of really good local talent. And one thing I didn't realize a year ago was just that there really are a lot of great musicians and worthwhile people that are worth listening to and are actually entertaining. And you don't have to be somebody huge to really be talented. And I think those kind of people deserve to be heard. So anyways, it's been such a pleasure having y'all on the show. Thank you, JF. Thank you, Kristen Dunn. This is so much fun. We're going to end it with Friends. And I'm signing off as your host, DJ Andy Brum. You're listening to Spin Zone right here on 91.9 WLJS.
You say you love me, I say you're crazy. We're nothing more than friends. You're not my lover, more like a brother. I know you since we were like 10. Yeah, don't mess it up, talking that. Only gonna push you away, that's it. You say you love me, that made me crazy. Here we go again. Don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going away without a fight. You can't be reasoned with, I'm done being polite. I've told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? Friends. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? Friends. Have you got no shame? You looking insane, turning up at my door. It's 2 in the morning, the rain is pouring. Haven't we been here before? Yeah, don't mess it up, talking that. Only gonna push you away, that's it. You say you love me, that made me crazy. Here we go again. Don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going away without a fight. You can't be reasoned with, I'm done being polite. I've told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? Friends. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? Friends.
Yo, this song will never be on the radio. Even if I click with a pick and the people with a vote, it's a few the proud and the emotional. Yo, you bulletproof and black like a funeral. The water around us is burning, but we're so cold. It's a few the proud and the emotional. I'm feeling low.